Hello, hello. Hey, hey, Ashley. What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're continuing to release the demons that continue to try to swallow you up. We'll get started here in just a bit, everyone. Okay. Thank you so much again for tuning in. See that we already have 2 likes, so thank you. As always, I hope you're doing well wherever you are. I do have a couple of things to share, a couple of downloads and things to share before we get into the energy. And as I mentioned in the most recent live, oh, awesome, excellent. Ashley, good to hear. Um, I relocated to a different hotel, okay, and in Southeast Asia specifically, I found this to be true more than anywhere else. There are scammers all over the fucking place, all over the place, okay? So I booked a hotel, and on the pictures online, on booking.com, I think, Agoda, something, they show rooms with windows, okay? And they tell you in the description that there's a city view and all of this, right? So I get to the hotel, and I'm telling you this for a reason, okay? So I get to the hotel, and they give me electronic key to a room. The room has no windows, so there's definitely not a city view, and there was mold all over the room, okay? Along the baseboards, in the kitchen, in the sink, in the cabinets, mold. Grand Rising, Sensei, Grand Rising, all right? Um, and so I brought this to the booking agency. I brought this to their attention and told them that I wanted a full refund, that I was not going to stay in a place that lies to me. Okay, that's false advertisement. And I told them specifically, and I told the manager here, okay, translating English to Vietnamese, that you all lied to me, okay, and you have false advertisement on your website, okay? If you tell me that you have no city, she told me, we have no rooms with windows. And I said, you see this picture right here? She was like, yeah. Do you have this room? No. So why the fuck did you put this on here if you don't have the window? You know what I'm saying? So why did you put that on there if you don't have this room, right? So they changed my room, okay? Same hotel, changed my room, and guess what? This room has a window, and this room has a balcony. So watch out for the line scamming ass motherfuckers who promise you one thing and try to deliver you another. Don't put up with that bullshit, okay? Don't put up with that bullshit, okay? I'm still in communication with Agoda, okay, for a refund, okay? Also, I'm going to read something to you that I got a spiritual download about. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. I see we have 16 people in the room and 4 likes. Welcome in to the Real Psychic Investigators, everyone. Also, something may look one way, but it's another, okay? Something may look one way, but it's another. That goes along with that hotel story. And again, a lot of scammers in Southeast Asia. What's going on? What's going on, Candy? What's going on, Candy? So we have a Candy Honey, okay, who's a subscriber, and we have a Sweeter Than Candy. So the name Candy, Candida, Candice, Candy, significant. All right. So you could have a pretty significant sweet tooth. You know, you could eat a lot of candy and that sort of thing. I did have dark chocolate almonds today. Okay, I only eat dark chocolate. I had dark chocolate almonds today. That was my treat, if you will. Um, so the other story goes along with that, and that is the deception. Deception. Okay, so um, in the last live, okay, I was wearing this shirt. Okay, so for you all, that was yesterday. If you're in America, that was yesterday. Okay, for example, right? Or if it's the morning time where you are and you saw that video, that was yesterday. Okay, but here where I am, we are 12 hours ahead. Okay, so it's the same day for me. Okay, so again, it may look like I have the same shirt on 2 days in a row, but in truth, it's the same 24-hour period, same day. Okay, so again, something not being what it seems, something that is not what it appears to be. Again, with the lying about the hotel room, the scam, saying they don't have rooms with windows, then they do have room with windows. They put me in a room with a window. Okay, lying, deceiving, manipulation, deceptive, cunning, snake, serpent, fox. Okay. The what's up, Omega? Shout out to you. Okay, so I see a lot of regulars are able to attend this live so far. I don't know for how long, but yeah, thank you so much, regulars. We appreciate you very, very much. Okay, so when I was meditating this morning, I heard I got the word Santori or Satori, excuse me, Satori. So we're going to look this up, okay? Satori, all right? And again, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is NEHRU. I don't even think I've said that yet. I was busy saying hi to everyone and telling the story about deception, okay? So listen to this, listen to this, listen to this, okay? Satori is a Japanese confirmation. Confirmation. I love it when divine does that. I love it when divine does that. I love the confirmations when it's on something significant. Not that all of it isn't, okay? But on these downloads, okay? Because someone new coming in, they might be wondering, what is he talking about? How does he get this information? Whatever else. And when you have a confirmation like this that comes in, it's undeniable. I love it. Okay, so thank you so much, Erebot, Divine Source. I love you dearly, dearly, dearly. Okay, so Satori is a Japanese Zen Buddhist term for deep intuitive experience of awakening or enlightenment. Satori, a sudden comprehension of one's true nature and the reality of existence, transcending logic or words, often described as seeing things as they truly are. Satori, Satori, Japanese Zen Buddhism. Satori, beyond the illusion of a separate self, leading to profound insight and a complete reordering of one's perspective or perception of life. Satori, Satori. Divine gave me that word this morning in my meditations. That's hot. That's hot. Yeah. Okay? So, Satori energy, okay? Leaving behind what was the 3D, okay? I don't know if the world card will come out here, but leaving behind what was, stepping into your Satori energy, your Zen Japanese energy, your Zen Buddhist energy, okay? Buddha is an ascended master, stepping into your Satori energy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay? Somebody might consider you wild, okay? Someone might consider you wild, okay? Untamed, untameable, Okay? Ooh, ooh, I got to share something else. Collective, as I shuffle the cards, I'm going to share something else with you. And this is something that deals with the physical body that I am in. Okay? This deals with the physical body. So when I moved with the warlock, whose name is Kevin. Oh, Hathor. Yeah. I think they recently came out in the Egyptian deity cards, also Omega. Okay. And when I moved with Kevin, I was 11 years old. For the first 10 years, 10 and a half years, I lived with Judy. Okay. I share those names for synchronicity. Okay. So first 10 and a half years, I lived with Judy. Then I moved with Kevin when I was 11. Okay. And when I moved with him, shortly after, he took me to a dentist somewhere between the ages of 11 and 12. He took me to a dentist in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Investigators, welcome in. Okay. Took me to a dentist. That dentist put a filling in, and it's still there. Okay. I personally believe, now listen to me. This might sound pretty wild to y'all. Okay? I love a country accent. Hey y'all, I love me an accent with a little twang in it. I love that. I believe that this feeling, I've had this feeling in my mouth since I was between 11 and 12 years old. You got it, Omega. I believe that feeling, and as soon as I get an opportunity, I'm going to have it taken out. I believe that feeling is a tracking device. You might think I'm joking, but the government has been following this extraterrestrial earth angel around since 11/29/1974, the 333rd day of the year. The government, United States government, has been following me around. Throughout my military career, everything, everywhere I've gone, every marriage, confirmation with the horn hawk. Come on. Let's go, Divine. Let's go. Today is hot. Let's go. I'm going to have that feeling removed. Okay? Kevin told me the day I left for the military, he said, keep your nose clean because there's always someone watching you. He said those words from his very lips the 2 minutes before I got into the car with the recruiter to be sent off to basic training boot camp in Fort Knox, Kentucky. He told me, keep your nose clean because there's always someone watching. Yeah. So, first opportunity I get, okay, I'm going to have that removed. Okay? It might have even been unnecessary to begin with. I might not have even needed a filling in that spot of my mouth at 11 or 12 years old. I'm going to have it removed. FBI, CIA, I'm going to have it taken out. Okay? So, Erevat Divine Source, you are already popping. You are already confirming. You are already, and I just saw the High Priestess. You are already rolling. You've already got confirmations. We getting ready to step into it. What is it that the investigators need to know to confirm? What is it that the general collective needs to know to confirm? Okay? Because Tarot is not a revelation. It's just a confirmation. We have the Nine of Swords that fell on the floor. Okay? As I mentioned, we have the High Priestess. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Eight of Wands. You hard at work. Okay? Confirmation. You hard at work, diligent. Someone's having to move back in with someone. I still have my wisdom teeth. When I was in the military, they wanted to remove them, and I was like, no, I'm not having any military doctor work on me. Okay, military doctors are notorious for fucking up operations. Military doctors are notorious for fucking up operations. You're not doing anything to me. I was supposed to have arthroscopic knee surgery while I was in the military. healed myself of that. I ran, jumped, played, whatever, basketball, ran around, whatever, won a softball championship. I've done some of everything since I was supposed to have that arthroscopic knee surgery. Never had it. Okay. So that's from one stack. Okay. Let's go ahead and. Ooh. Okay. Yours since kindergarten, Omega. Yours since kindergarten. Okay. Someone on the outside wouldn't believe this is true. Someone on the outside who is unawakened, they would not believe this shit is true. They would not believe this shit is true. I had a conversation recently with someone in an esoteric conversation, okay, that they scheduled with me. You can schedule your first one for free, okay? Some of you have already scheduled that one with me. Shout out to you, Ashley. Okay, some of you have already scheduled that with me. Okay. I don't know if there's anyone else who's commented who has. Let me check and see. No, not yet. Okay. So, and that's okay. I didn't say that for any particular reason. I just wanted to make sure I give the shout out to who the shout out is due. All right. And you may be in the room and have done one, but you know, again, I don't know you're in the room. So, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. I don't know. All right. Divine source will bring it back if need be. Okay. But you're hard at work. Okay. Someone is in the, oh no, you are in the Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Page of Cups in the upright. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. We have a High Priestess in reverse. Okay. A High Priestess in reverse. This could be a minister. Okay. A reverend, a pastor, someone who calls themselves a prophet or a prophetess, an evangelist. Okay. Oh yeah, of course, Ashley, of course. Hello, Natasha. Hello, hello, hello. Seems like all the ladies showing up, man. Where you at? Seems like all the ladies are showing up, man. Where you at? Where you at, man? Okay. But I had that's where I was going. So I had an esoteric conversation yesterday with someone, and it was fantastic. They are a male, but they are divine feminine, and it was just enlightening and just reassuring to have a conversation again with somebody else who resonates with this esoteric journey here and who has awakened. It's amazing. Okay. To hear their story, to hear their journey, one of the synchronicities between him and I is both of the women who raised us, their name is Judy. Both of our mothers, their name is Judy. That's one of the synchronicities between him and I. Okay. So what else we got out here? Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords in the upright. Ten of Swords in the upright. Oh, shout out to you, Cincy. Thank you so much for making it known. Thank you so much for making it known. Confirmation horn honk. Thank you so much, Cincy. All right, thank you so much. All right. Look like it's just me and you in here, Cincy, with all these babies. I'm clowning. All right. All right, so we have the used hybrid, okay? Again, I am celibate, and I have been for a long time. All right. So we have the used hybrid. Okay. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So something's not working on you anymore. Collective investigators, something's not working on you anymore. Oh, I'm clowning. Trust me, again, I'm celibate, and I've been that way for years. I'm just joking. I'm clowning. I'm just acting a fool. Right. We have the Nine of Wands. Okay. This is this is a solo artist energy. Okay. This is a solo artist energy. Okay. Thank you so much for the love and the 100s, everybody. Okay. Solo artist energy. With that Nine of Wands, you're doing it all by yourself. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So Travel or communication, okay, could be slowing down or at a standstill at this point, okay? Communication or travel with this Eight of Wands in reverse could be at a standstill. You could be needing to move, but you're waiting on finances, okay? You could be waiting to move, but you're waiting on finances. It is tax return time, okay? You could be in this Eight of Wands in reverse, and you're just waiting till you get the money, and then you're gonna bounce out of the city, out of the neighborhood, out of the state, out of the country, wherever you are, okay? We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So let me pull a couple of these together here, okay? Okay? So someone isn't able to travel. I said you, but someone isn't able to travel, okay? Someone could be incarcerated, so they only get one phone call. So incarceration would take care of this in reverse, this Eight of Wands in reverse. So very little communication. You only get one phone call a day type thing. And you're in a jail cell. So you cannot travel. You can't go anywhere, okay? With this Eight of Wands in reverse, okay? All right. Ten of Swords in the upright, okay? So this speaks to death or incarceration. Death or they could die in prison. Investigators, they could die in prison. Okay, we don't care. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. All right. And again, used hybrid. Somebody's again just using old tricks, okay, for the new story. Old tricks for the new cycle. Old tricks for the new you, okay? Old tricks for the new you. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Omega. That's unfortunate. Okay? You know what? I got you, Omega. I got you. I see what you're doing. I got you, Omega. I got you. I got you. I got you. I used to wonder why, but now I know. I got you. I got you. I see what you're doing. I got you. Thank you for letting me know. That's unfortunate. I see what you're doing. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the stack. Let's go ahead and get into the stack. And again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Okay. Investigators, judges, attorneys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for all that you do for the collective here on this earth. Even if you don't realize you're doing it for the collective, even if you don't realize you're doing it for Most High, okay? You are a justice and freedom fighter, okay? In your occupation, that is someone who's a bit of a truth speaker. I hope you're not karmic. I hope you don't take money for anything. I hope you don't represent motherfuckers who are guilty. I hope you don't represent motherfuckers who are guilty just for a paycheck. I hope you don't. I hope you don't. I hope you don't. Judges, I hope you can't be bought out. Judges, I hope you can't be bought out by secret societies, confirmation horn honks. I hope you can't be bought out by secret societies, judges. Hello, Sadie. What's going on, Sadie? Is it Jade? Okay. How do you pronounce it? Jade or Sadie? How do you pronounce it? Okay. Yeah, not for sale. Not for sale. Okay. On the top of the stack, we have Divine Union and the Vatican. Okay. Divine Union and the Vatican. Okay. Again, for those of you who are wanting to know, I said I'm celibate. I've decided to no longer manifest a divine masculine female, okay? Because I am a divine feminine male. I've decided to no longer focus any energy towards manifesting, okay, a divine union for myself with anyone. I've decided to put 100% of my focus, my meditations, my esoteric travels, and my imagination, okay? I've decided to use all of that to focus on me being a Master Builder 33, that is the master teacher, and being a healer. I've decided to put all of my energy into that focus and ignore and walk away from the energy of a love union, a romantic union, okay? I've decided to do that, okay? So, on top of the stack, we have Fox, Lincoln, Lori, Lee, Lawrence. Could be Larry, okay? Could be Larry Lawrence, okay? And we got a confirmation horn honk with that. So let's go ahead and get into it, okay? I don't know if I don't want to get married. I just choose not to waste my time on manifesting some dumb, sorry, slow-ass motherfucker who can't get their shit together, or who's taking their time, or preoccupied with their occupation, or whatever the fuck she doing. I don't know, because I don't know who it is. So I can't speak specifically. I can only speak in general terms, okay? So I released her, okay? And I use all my energy to focus on my occupation and what I'm here to really truly do, okay? And that's heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race, 'cause there are people dying. If you care enough for the living, you make a better place for you and for me. That's all I'm focusing on, okay? That's all I'm focusing on. So to her, good luck. And I'm going to allow somebody in the comments to tell you what good luck means, divine masculine, female. I'm going to allow somebody in the comments to tell you what good luck means. You probably already know. Okay. 1111. Okay. World peace. And not world peace necessarily, but the healing of the human spirit, the healing of the human heart, and not the physical heart, okay? Turning them back to Aravat, back to divine source, getting them out of religion, okay? Awakening them to the truth about what this 3D matrix is all about, okay? The difference between karmic and light, okay? Oh, yeah, thank you so much, Cincy, for pointing that out, okay? So we have Samantha and Jonas, okay? Samantha and Jonas, like the Jonas Brothers, okay? So it could be a group of brothers. Yeah, okay. You know what it means, collective. You know what it means, investigators. You know what it means, okay? When I say good luck, you know what it means, okay? Dance to release, okay? It might be time to turn on some music, okay? Time to turn on some music. In the 9 of Wands energy, again, you being a solo artist, you could be feeling a little tired. You could be feeling a little burnt out, especially if you have a 9-to-5 type of job and you're doing your ascension work, meditation, and all of that, okay? You could be tired, okay? Because that's 2 jobs, okay? You could be tired. You got kids, that's 3 jobs, okay? So you could be feeling a little tired. Something about dancing to release, okay? Turn on some, I don't know, Michael Jackson. I was just singing it, so turn on some Michael Jackson, okay? Beat it, beat it. No one wants to show. Okay. It doesn't matter who's gonna go right, just beat it. Because we're not arguing over right or wrong. We are standing for what is light and justice. Okay? We don't care about right and wrong. That's the legal system. Okay? Next, we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Okay? Page of Cups on Curtis. 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 Okay. Curtis. On the other side of Curtis, so this means backfires, collective, okay? With that 3 of hearts coming out here, or 3 of swords coming out here in reverse. Yep. And this could be the incarcerate, this could be the 10 of swords for them, okay? This undiagnosed illness, okay? This could be the 10 of swords for them. They didn't want to do right by you. They chose to trample all over you, trample all over your heart, trample all over your unconditional love. They chose not to speak up. They chose not to treat you well. They chose not to. They chose not to ascend with you. They chose to keep creeping. They chose to keep creeping. So now they're dealing with an undiagnosed illness here. And then they refuse to go to the hospital because they don't want their family to know. Okay, looking at the name Patricia, Trisha, Trish, and Tia. Patricia, Trisha, Trish, and Tia. Okay. That's what it is. A circus, a bunch of clowns, a bunch of clowns. I'm telling you, that's exactly what it is. A bunch of clowns. We have Alistair, Aikman, Allen, and Acorn, Amister. Investigators, take a look. Investigators, I hope you keep journals separate from your active case file. If you're watching me, I hope you keep a journal and notes separate, okay? Alistair, Aikman, Allen, Acorn, Amister. Troy Aikman, Woody Allen, Debbie Allen, Felicia Rashad's sister, Debbie Allen, Deborah, Debbie, okay? Debbie could be doing Dallas. Debbie could be doing Las Vegas. Debbie could be doing Atlanta. Debbie could be doing Seattle. Debbie could be doing Guatemala. Debbie could be doing Japan. Debbie could be doing Vietnam. Debbie could be doing China. Debbie could be a hoe. On the other side of Alistair, Aikman, Allen, Acorn, and Amister, we have the 10 of Wands. And remember, this came out in reverse, okay? This came out in reverse. And listen to this next message here, collective. This is what we want to shine light on, okay, to further answer that question. This is what we want to shine light on. Your government orders hits on starseeds, healers, light workers, and earth angels. This is what we want to shed light on. So yes, we want to awaken the world. Yes, we want to heal the world. Yes, we want to do all of those things, but we have to do it on the individual basis to start. And that starts with self. Okay, you can't awaken someone when you're not awakened. Okay? You can't awaken someone when you're asleep, can you? Even in the physical, who can you wake up when you're asleep? Nobody. Okay? So, awaken self first, and then start to heal others with your light, with your shine, with your authenticity. That doesn't mean being nice, being a doormat, and let people treat you any old kind of way. Again, I could have came to this hotel, and looking at 7-Eleven in the room, 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, somebody's legs is open, 7-Eleven, somebody's wand is available, 7-Eleven. 7 confirmation horn honk, 7-Eleven, somebody's wand is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Somebody's cat is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Like Debbie, who does Dallas and the rest of the world. The government orders hits on star seeds, light workers, earth angels, healers. This is what they were trying to do to you and me, collective, okay? With that tracking device. Okay, that's what they were trying to do. Boy, I bet them investigators, boy, whoever they are, the ones who watch me behind the scenes, okay, who have private accounts, I bet them motherfuckers are like, God damn, shit. I bet them motherfuckers pissed as all get out, collective. Pissed as all get out. Next, we have an egg cleanse, okay? An egg cleanse. Okay? Some of you have recently sent me emails in regards to how to do an egg cleanse. I have sent those to you. Yeah, if you would like to know how to do an egg cleanse, okay, I can send you the instructions on that. Just send an email to NEHRU Patah, that's NEHRUPTAH@gmail, and I can send you the instructions on how to, the way that I do an egg cleanse. Again, somebody else might do it differently, okay? So for instance, I run the egg under water and then I put a lighter to it for a little bit, right? And move the egg around as I touch it to the fire, okay? So water, fire, I do that balance, okay? Before I began to cleanse the physical body with it. Someone else may say you don't need to do that. Someone else may not advise that you do that. That's what I do. And that's the freedom in spirituality, is you can do however you want to do. That's the freedom. Religion offers none of that. Religion offers none of that. You know what religion is? This is religion. Time to make the donuts. Time to make the... That's religion. Everybody is a fucking zombie. Everybody is a zombie in religion. Egg cleanse in New York City, okay? And someone in New York City is in the Ten of Swords investigators collective. Somebody in New York City is in the Ten of Swords in this energy, okay? Could be a Troy, could be an Aikman, could be an Alistair, could be an Allen, could be an Acorn. Oh, Divine just brought something to me. Acorn is an investment app. Acorn is an investment app. Divine just brought that to me. Let me take a look at that. I haven't seen Acorn commercials or anything in probably 3 years. Acorn. Acorn is an investment app. So there's something about an investment or something about a return on your investment. I believe Acorn is, yes, Acorn is an investment app. Divine just brought that back to me. Divine pulled that up from 3 or 4 years ago, 5 years ago or something. Acorn is an investment app. So, something about an investment, something about a return on your investment, collective. You being hard at work because we got this 8 of Pentacles out here, okay? You being hard at work, you're about to get paid for it. You're about to get paid for it, okay? I have Amy and state government employee. Amy, you could be a state government employee. Amy, you could be a state government employee. Thank you, Sensi. I just speak as Divine gives guidance. That's what I do. Okay. We have Budapest investigators. Budapest. So something's going on in Budapest. On the other side of Budapest, we have Minnesota. And again, this came out in reverse, this 3 of Swords, okay? So it's not hitting you anymore. It's bouncing off. Pew, pew, pew. It's bouncing off of you. It's not, no penetrating, nope, nope. It's just bouncing off, bouncing off, bouncing off, bouncing off. 3 of Swords in reverse. Budapest. Someone is a pest. Okay? Buddha could be on somebody, confirmation horn honk. Buddha could be on somebody because they are pestering you. Buddha could be on somebody because they are pestering you. Minnesota. Could be something about Vikings. You can find out that you were a Viking in a previous lifetime. Grand Rising Autumn. Grand Rising Autumn. What's going on? What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay? Also, little known fact. Look into or ask AI, are they discovering giant bones in Minnesota? Are they discovering giant bones in Minnesota? AI will tell you yes, even though that's not in the headline news. AI, Google, Bing, whatever search engine will tell you yes. They are today, in the current time, okay, in these current days, they are discovering giant bones in Minnesota. Is that Justice League? It is Justice League. Shout out, baby. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah, game over. You remember Vince Carter? I'm reminded of Vince Carter. Remember Vince Carter in the 2000 slam dunk contest when he did that dunk when he went between his legs, right? When he went between his legs, he was like, it's over. It's over, right? I'm getting that. It's over. Vince Carter is from Daytona Beach, Florida. It's over. Okay, I met his wife. I met Vince Carter's mother, Michelle. Okay, I met Vince Carter's mother, Michelle, when I was at a client's office in Daytona Beach when I was a tax accountant. I met Vince Carter's mother. I took a picture with her and I posted it online. I've since long deleted that Facebook page that had, I don't know, 300 or 400 friends that I knew or whatever. I deleted that once I started my Dark Night of the Soul. I deleted all of them, okay? Or deleted the account, okay? I didn't want pictures of anybody who I had been associated with in the past. I didn't want to have memories come up with them in it. I didn't want any of that shit. So I deleted the entire Facebook account. Okay? Minnesota, Budapest, investigators, Amy, government worker, okay? Egg cleanse is needed, or some type of cleanse. It doesn't have to be an egg cleanse. It can be any type of cleanse. Bless you, Justice League. Bless you, man. All right. So keep it going. Keep it going. And that's what we need to do, collective. Keep it going. Okay? Don't look back. Again, don't be like Lot's wife. You look back and get turned to stone. Don't look back. Don't look back. Okay? Someone's secretly recording your conversations. Someone is secretly recording your conversations. Okay? On the other side of secretly recording your conversations, we have the Nine of Swords. That's the dirty bastard. Okay? That's the dirty bastard. Okay? The rapper Old Dirty Bastard, I don't think they're physically here anymore. Old Dirty Bastard. Okay? So someone is an old dirty bastard. Somebody is an old, cranky, nasty 65, 69, 75, 77, 79, 80-year-old. Okay? Old dirty bastard. Him or her. Old dirty bastard. And we got Jelly Bean. Okay? So again, we have in the room, subscribers, we have Sweeter Than Candy. Okay? And we have, there's another candy in the room. Okay? Let me find. Oh, Candy Honey. Okay? Sweeter Than Candy, Candy Honey. Okay? We have Jelly Bean. Okay? Shout out always to Kobe. Shout out always to the Mamba energy. Shout out always to their bloodline. I will never have a video where their energy comes up and I do not give a shout out. I will never have a video where their energy comes up, his energy specifically, and I do not recognize it. Shout out to Kobe Jelly Bean Bryant. 81 points in 2006. 81 points for his grandmother who had never attended a game. She came to the only game in his NBA career, and he showed out. 81 points. You could be a Life Path 8 or in Life Path 1 or Life Path 9. Shout out to the Mamba. Shout out to the Mambacitas. Okay? Next, we have your divine soulmate follows you on social media. Okay? We have your divine soulmate follows you on social media. Again, take what resonates. Okay? Take what resonates. Okay? Again, I already gave my spiel about where I'm putting my focus. So, I'm trying to be nice. Okay? I'm trying to be nice. Okay? I really want to say fuck you, but I'm trying to be nice. Okay? In this Eight of Swords energy, okay? That name, you know I've mentioned that name numerous times. I've mentioned them already this video, okay? So for me, this name resonates right here. Big time, okay? Big time, okay? He has a son whose name is Kevin as well, okay? So his name is Kevin, and he has a son whose name is Kevin. Oh, shit. He was born in 1981. I'm talking about 81 points for Kobe Bryant. His son Kevin was born in 1981. I just bring it together, bring it together, bring it together. Divine Source does that. It's not me. Okay? What do you think those monks marching was about? I haven't heard that. Again, I don't follow the news unless Divine Source brings something to my attention. I don't follow the news. Yeah, I would have to go back and look at that or take a look and see what that's about. Okay? Neat freak. Okay? Neat freak. Okay? So this divine soulmate of yours who's ever watching you online, they could be a neat freak. Okay? Kevin is definitely an old dirty bastard. Kevin is definitely an old dirty bastard. If he's not already dead. Okay? It's physically. Okay? A neat freak. On the other side of neat freak, okay? We have Archangel Sandalphon, Elijah, okay, is in the house. Oh, in Atlanta. Oh, You say Atlanta and immediately, you know what Atlanta's about. Atlanta is the East Coast San Francisco. And Atlanta is the East Coast San Francisco. Okay? So, Elijah, Archangel Sandalphon is in the house. Okay? Archangel Sandalphon could be helping you get things in order with this neat freak energy. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, for helping us get things in order. If you read the religious book and you see the name Elijah, that is who Archangel Sandalphon is today. Okay? Again, we're not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. For the 5th time, 3rd time, 2nd time, 9th time, 10th time, 12th time, whatever it is, how many ever times it takes you to get it right, according to your Akashic records. However long it takes for you to receive all that is promised to you, according to your actions, your choices, however many lifetimes on earth that takes. Okay? Investigators, Calvin Kelsey Kingsley. Calvin Kelsey Kingsley. Okay? And we have the King of Pentacles on Calvin Kelsey Kingsley. So Calvin, you could be in for some big money. Okay? Even though this is a King of Pentacles, ladies, obviously, Queen of Pentacles, you too. Okay? We don't want to leave you out, and we never would. Kelsey could be in for a King of Pentacles experience or opportunity. Kingsley could be in for one. Someone's name could be King. Okay? Calvin can be spelled with a K. Could be Kelvin. Okay? Like Kelsey. Okay? Kelsey Grammer. We've looked up their information before. Kelsey Grammer. You know something about Kelsey Grammer? He loves brown folks. Okay? Kelsey Grammer loves brown folks. Brown people. Brown human beings. Brown whatevers. Kelsey Grammer does. Okay? Frasier. Cheers. Girlfriends TV show. Kelsey Grammer. Someone's name could be Graham or Grammer. Okay? Billy Graham. Okay? Billy Graham. Okay? We have R&B music and a new career. You could be a music artist and about to step it up. You could be a music artist and you are about to step it up. So you could only be playing in local venues at this time. Something's about to happen. A producer is listening. Okay? Someone's listening. You are R&B artist. Someone's about to come in and put you in this King or Queen of Pentacles energy. Or at least present the opportunity. Again, the music industry, along with politics, the music industry and politics are two of the dirtiest industries on this earth. The music industry and politics are two of the dirtiest industries on this earth. Okay? And this Eight of Wands actually came out in reverse. Okay? And it says we're moving. Look at that. It says we're moving on the back. Okay? But Eight of Wands in reverse means that you are unable to move or you having difficulty moving. Okay? Shout out to CO. She knows who she is. Okay? Difficulty moving. Okay? Again, tax season being right around the corner. You might be saving up for that. Looking at 7 people in the room and 14 likes. So 7 investigators. That's how that breaks down. 7. Okay, 7 and 14, 777. Someone could be born on July 14th. July 14th. Okay, we have add some turmeric to your diet. Okay, add some, that should be turmeric. It says turmarine. Okay, this is turmarine. This is a crystal. Okay, this is turmarine. Okay, it says turmarine, but it should be turmeric. You need to add some turmeric. Add this to your diet too. All right, add that to your diet too. Okay, to help with energy clearance. Okay, so add some turmeric to your diet or add some crystals to your diet. Either one or both, whichever you are not currently, I suppose. Okay. Ooh, and we have 2 cards in the same slot on add some turmeric to your diet. That's a double confirmation. We have the High Priestess in reverse, okay? And you in the Eight of Wands, or you in the Eight of Pentacles, excuse me, hard at work, okay? Hard at work. They're in reverse. Again, we have the government orders hits on star seeds, light workers, healers, and earth angels, okay? So someone out here who tried to put a hit on you, tried to take you out, they are now in reverse, okay? This could be a religious fanatic, okay? A religious fanatic, somebody who always talking about Jesus, okay? Someone who's always in church 5 days, 8 days a week. High Priestess in the reverse, okay? Again, they could be a minister. Okay. Yep. Target hit. Target. Target hit. Yep. All right. So what are we doing with time? 2036. When do we start? 7:30, or about that. So we're like right at an hour. Right at an hour. Okay. Okay. Right at an hour. What would you like to do next, Divine? Okay. Someone's name could be Eureka. Okay. Eureka or Sunshine. Okay. Eureka or Sunshine. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and tap into the Egyptian deities before we get to some angel numbers. I'm looking at dinner invite here. This stack was sitting over on the side. I didn't even notice it. Okay? Dinner invite. Okay? That could be something that's coming towards you. Okay? If it's in regards to a business opportunity, I will strongly consider it. Divine Source, Egyptian ancestors. Thank you so much, Ptah. Thank you so much, Mayat. Thank you so much, Hansu. Thank you so much, Ra. Thank you so much, Amun. Thank you so much, Selkis. Thank you so much, Hathor. Thank you so much. We got one that flipped over. And we have Hugh for exploration. So we have travel out here, okay? Travel energy out here anyway, okay? The number 28, okay? So look at that card. For exploration. That is Sagittarian energy. Sagittarians are the zodiac sign that stands out as the explorer. Sagittarian energy. Not that others can't be, obviously, okay? There are very ambitious Aquarians, very ambitious Capricorns, very ambitious Virgos, very ambitious and exploratory Leos, very, you know what I mean? So, but generally speaking, each zodiac sign has a few very strong characteristics. And for Sagittarians, exploration is one of those, okay? The number 28. So, born on the 28th of any month. They could have been born in February, which is the last day in February outside of leap years. Okay? You could be a life path 8 or life path 2. Okay? Scorpios too. Yep, they're upright Scorpios. Okay? I haven't met one yet, but they're upright Scorpios. Okay? Every Scorpio I know is karmic, demonic in some way. Drake, the artist, is a Scorpio. Every Scorpio I have met in the 3D this lifetime, I've met a family of Scorpios. Her mother was a Scorpio. She's a Scorpio. Her best friend is a Scorpio. Her husband is a Scorpio. All of them born between November 3rd and November 13th. Every last one of them sorry ass motherfuckers. And it's like 7 or 8 Scorpios amongst that crew. All of them. All of them. So it'd be nice to meet a nice Scorpio. An upright Scorpio. That would be nice. Yeah. Okay. Again, they are out there. Okay. So thank you. Okay. Thank you, Hugh, for all that you do for helping us to explore spiritually and physically. Again, I've been on an exploration in Southeast Asia for 9 months. 9 months in Southeast Asia. 9 months. Okay. So we are going to take this Egyptian deity. Okay. It's true. It's true. It's true. I have yet to meet a Scorpio that is not demonic, dark, karmic, evil, manipulating, okay? Someone who is, who I don't know, is a sex addict, someone who is a closet lesbian or a closet homosexual. I have yet, or a molester, I have yet to meet a Scorpio who is in the upright. I have yet to meet one this lifetime. Okay? And even outside of her family, cousins, all homosexuals. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is about the scorpionic energy. I don't know. Maybe divine planned it that way, that this lifetime all I would meet was dirty ass Scorpios. I don't know. I don't know. Right? Someone's in for a rude awakening. Okay? Someone's in for a rude awakening. This could be in the morning when they wake up. Someone's in for a rude awakening. Okay? All right. On the other side of rude awakening, we have Khalil, Reed, and Chance. Investigators, I hope you're writing these names down. Okay. Next, other side of the stack, we have, don't be afraid of the promise, embrace it. Okay? Don't be afraid of the promise, embrace it, whatever that promise is. Okay? That doesn't mean you have to waste time focusing on them sorry ass motherfuckers. Okay? And again, that's for that individual, okay, who constantly watches me and they sorry ass won't speak up. That's for them. Okay? I hope they know I have no problem cussing their ass out. Okay? If they should ever decide to show up in the 3D, I hope they know I got no problem cussing their ass out. Okay? Swiss bank account. Okay? And don't be afraid of the promise. Embrace it. Okay? Embrace it. Okay? Looking at McDonald's, McCurry, and McLean. Okay? McDonald's, McCurry, and McLean. Someone could be having McDonald's for breakfast. I should caution you. Someone could be having McDonald's for breakfast. Okay? We are going to get ready to close it out. I feel like there's something different Divine wants me to do at this, or something else Divine wants me to disseminate. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do, collective? This is what I'm going to do. You ask me a question. This is really testing divine source, and I like it. Really testing our ancestors. This is what I want you to do, collective. You ask me a question, and I'm going to use Hugh for exploration, and we're going to use them to answer your question. Again, I have no idea what's going to come out here. No clue. Okay? No clue. Okay? I could end up looking like a clown. I don't know. But that's what we're going to do. Okay? That's what I'm feeling led to do. Okay? So, confirmation. That's the right thing to do. Yep. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender. So, collective, go ahead and post your questions in the chat, and we are going to use this Egyptian deity here, okay, who has a rod and a staff in each hand, okay? We are going to use this deity. Could be something about cranes, okay? Cranes, okay? We are going to use this Egyptian deity to answer your question. So, first question, go ahead and send it. First question, go ahead and send it, okay? Go ahead and send it, okay? First question. Go ahead and send it. First question. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and start putting the cards together to summarize this psychic investigation reading. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. My name is NEHRU. Okay, let's go ahead, send your questions, okay? And we're going to have Hugh answer that. Rather a statement, the divine wants, let me read this. I just said I've never met a nice one. I said that there are nice ones out there. I just haven't met one. Okay? I didn't say it, there aren't any. Do you know the difference? Do you know the difference? Okay? Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? I said there are some, I just haven't met any. Did you hear me say that? Okay? Listen, listen, listen. Your dumb ass come on here and you tell me to get closer to the light, sorry ass motherfucker. I'm closer to the light than you are, motherfucker. I'm seated 2 seats to the right of Aravat, bitch. That's on the right hand side of Yeshua. That's where my throne is. It's Aravat, Yeshua, and me. You don't believe me, motherfucker? I got all the proof you need in the 3D. So you lighten up to the bright side, bitch. You lighten up. You don't come on my fucking channel and tell me what to do, especially when you're wrong. Because again, I said there are some out there, I just haven't met any. So pay attention. I love setting a motherfucker straight. Justice League, Omega, Ashley, Candy Honey. I love setting a motherfucker straight. I love setting a motherfucker straight. Questions, any questions? Any questions? So we can use the Egyptian deity to answer them. Okay? In the stack. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? And you see how I can answer him and speak firmly and speak with authority and not be upset? That's balanced masculine and feminine energy. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at whatever he said to me. I just let him know where he stands with that statement and where that energy is coming from. I just let him know. I just let him know. Okay? I am not the one to be fucked with. They find it out, you find it out. He must be a rotten ass Scorpio. He must be a rotten ass Scorpio, Justice League. You set his ass straight. Must be a rotten ass Scorpio. That might be Drake for all we know. There are celebrities that watch. That might be Drake. You let them know. You let them know, Justice League. You let them know. Hey, what's going on, Harry? Shout out to you, Harry. First time in the room. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay? So, we have no questions. Do we not have any questions, collective? Do we not have any questions? Do we not have any questions? Going once? Do we not have any questions? Going twice? Do we not have any questions? Maybe you all just don't want to ask your questions on here. That could be it. Okay, I get it. You can email them to me. Okay. Justice League, thank you, baby. Okay, thank you. Okay. Divine Source, I thank you for Justice League. I thank you for the truth that they stand for. Okay. I thank you, Divine. Yeah. The way that Drake, that artist, abuses women, karmic ass. Karmic ass. Okay? In my darkest days, I've never, ever, dark, karmic ass. Okay? Just based on the way that he treats women. Okay? He doesn't appreciate love. Okay? So, we don't have any questions. So, Divine Source, I'm going to do something else. Since no one has any questions, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to ask you a question, and you answer me if you're still in the room. If you're still in the room, then I'll ask a question. Okay? Ashley, are you still in the room? Just give me a yes. Ashley, are you still in the room? Going once? Going twice? Ashley, are you still in the room? Ashley, are you still in the room? Okay, Ashley's not answering. Omega, are you still in the room? Omega, are you still in the room? Going once. Omega, are you still in the room? Omega, going twice. Omega, are you still in the room? Going 3 times. Omega, no answer. Okay, next person. Okay, this is not, okay, well, this is going how it's going, I guess. Okay. Candy Honey, Candy Honey, Candy Honey, Candy Honey, Justice League. Candy Honey, still in the room? Candy Honey, are you still in the room? Are you still in the room? Okay, here we go. Cincy, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Okay, and I don't mean brother like brown folks mean brother, because I don't see color. Okay, I don't see color. So I mean close compadre when I say brother, right? So Sensei, okay, with this Egyptian deity right here, okay, I'm going to pull a card from each side of the stack. We're going to pull a total of 4 cards, 1 on each side, okay? 1 on each side, okay? When I pull these cards, I'm going to ask Divine Source for Cincy, Callie, okay? What is it that you can reveal to them that can confirm whatever it is that's going on in their energy, no matter who it is, what it is? Confirmation, this is the right thing to do. Cincy, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Divine Source wants to reveal something to you at this time. What is it? Cincy. Speak as Divine Source gives utterance, and the names Robinson, Robeson, Robin, Robbins, Robbie, or Robert is significant for your journey. Robinson, Robeson, Robin, Robin can be a female. It can be spelled R-O-B-Y-N. Robbie or Robert is significant for your journey. And Cincy, speak as Spirit gives utterance. Speak as Spirit gives utterance. Okay? You could have a speaking occupation. Okay? Speak as Divine gives utterance. Don't be afraid to speak up, Cincy. Don't be afraid to speak up. That's exactly what they want to do. That's exactly what they want to do. I was born with the umbilical cord wrapped around this throat. That's what they want to do. They want to choke you out and keep you from speaking. Someone could be doing throat chakra magic on you, Cincy. Speak as Divine Source gives utterance. Yeah. All right. So, who else do we have still in the room? Anyone else? Okay. Harry. Okay. Justice League too. Okay. Oh. Okay. So confirmation. Again, it's not me. I'm just a vessel. Okay? I'm just a vessel. All right? Next person. Oh, by the cord. Wow. There we go. Something in common between you and I. Okay? So, next. Okay? Confirmation. Okay? Justice League is unafraid. So, a lot of what I speak, if it's confirmation for Justice League, they confirm it in the chat, but I'm going to ask that Hugh, this divine deity right here, for exploration. Oh, I said we're going to do the other side too, so give me just 1 second. That's a confirmation. Give me just 1 second, okay? So back to Cincy real quick, okay? On the other side, Cincy, what is it? Confirmation, okay? We have South Carolina and Clinton and Eastwood, okay? Cincy on Clinton Eastwood, okay? You should consider the full name of Clayton, Eastwood, the Eastwoods, Eastwood Lake Elementary, Eastwood High School, Eastwood Township, Eastwood something, okay? South Carolina, Cincy. It's just divine source. It's just divine source. It's just divine source, Sensei. Just divine source. Don't look at me. Just say thank you, Abba Father. Thank you, Aravat. Just say thank you. Okay? Just say thank you. Okay? And not to me, to Aravat. It's okay if you tell me thank you, but again, okay, I'm not here to be in the spotlight. I'm here to tell the truth and justice. Okay? In its full measure, investigators, in its full measure. Okay? I'm not here to try to sweep some facts under the rug. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to rip the fucking rug up. Rip the fucking rug up. Okay? All right, so I was going to go on to justice. Oh, yeah. Again, Master Builder 33 is a master teacher. That's why I am here. Okay? That's why I am here. Okay? Thank you so much. It's been an honor, Sensei, okay, to connect with you. Okay? And thank you so much for subscribing. I don't know if you are subscribed, but thank you so much for tuning in. I know you've been in the room in lives past. Thank you so much. Okay? So Justice League. Hey, look, it's the game show host. What the fuck does that mean, damn, whatever your name is? What the fuck does that mean? It's the game show host. What the fuck does that mean? Okay? If you don't answer my question, I'm going to kick your ass out of my room. Again, this is a different space. Okay? This is a very different space over here. You don't come over here talking shit like you do to low vibrational tarot readers. Because I'm not a tarot reader. Okay? I am not a tarot reader. Okay? You'll wake up in the morning and the left side of your body will be paralyzed. I'm not the one to be fucked with. Okay? I'm not the one to be fucked with. Okay? So, make yourself clear. What do you mean? It's the game show host. Okay? If you don't answer me in the next 2 minutes, it's 2:58, or excuse me, 8:58, 8:59. If you don't answer me by 9:01, I'm going to kick your ass out of the room and delete you off my fucking channel. Let's go, Justice League, baby. Let's go. Let's pull some energy for you, Justice League. Let's pull some energy for you, Justice League. Aravat, divine source, ancestors of Justice League, they are so faithful, okay? They are tuned in, tapped in, and turned on, okay? Justice League, divine source, what is it that you want to confirm? I can't imagine. It's so funny. You've confirmed so much, I can't imagine that. I don't know what else will come out here. There's obviously a lot to be confirmed, but what is it for Justice League that they have not recently received confirmation on that you would like to confirm with them, divine source and the spiritual deity, the Egyptian deity of Hu? What is it? First pull. We have Beatrice, Bertrand, and Bermuda, Justice League. Beatrice, Bertrand, and Bermuda. Okay? On the other side, we have Black Web Photos, Justice League. Black Web Photos. Black Web Photos. Hello, hello, hello. Izzy. What's up, Izzy? Okay? Black Web Photos, Beatrice, Bertrand, and Bermuda. Okay? Justice League. Okay? Other side for Justice League, other side of the stack. Okay, those of you who are tuning in recently, what I am doing now as we close out the reading is I am using the Egyptian oracle that came out. That is the number 28. That is for Hu, H-U-H. Okay? And we are pulling energy on you specifically as we close it out. Okay? So you come into the room, or if you've been in the room, you let me know that you're still here, and I will go ahead and do for you as I've done for Sensi and as I'm doing for Justice League. Okay? Next, other side. Hu, what is it that Justice League would needs confirmation on, or would like to give confirmation on, Aravat? Most High, Divine Source, the Great I Am. What is it next? We have islands, Iceland and Ireland. Someone could be Irish, okay? Irish Justice League. Someone is Irish or lives on the islands. Island, someone's Caribbean, Haitian, Puerto Rican. Someone's from St. Croix. Someone's from St. Thomas. Someone's from, yeah, okay? Iceland, Ireland, again, Irish, okay? And this says, I played you, then I got played. So Justice League, somebody played you. There's more than one. You and I know that. Someone played you and then they got played. Okay? And we have these locations. Okay? Again, islands could be anywhere. Okay? An island. Someone who's an islander. Okay? Yeah, that's where the spell word comes from. Haiti. Haiti. There's a reason why that place has that name. Haiti. Okay? Next. Who's up next? Who's up next? Who's up next? Who's up next? Who else is still in the room? Okay? Again, is Ashley still in the room? Is Omega still in the room? Is Candy Honey still in the room? Who's still in the room? Oh, okay, Izzy. All right, Izzy. Okay? Divine source for Izzy. Okay? Izzy. Thank you so much for being a top fan, Izzy, as well. Okay? For Izzy, divine source 28. We are looking at the spirit of and the Egyptian deity Hu. What is it that Izzy needs to know? And Hu can help us reveal as a confirmation for him or her. Okay? Eravat, divine source, what's the confirmation? Okay? We have your brother is sexting your fiance or your ex-fiance. Your brother is sexting your ex-fiance. Okay? Someone's immature. Okay? And Izzy, there's something about your root chakra. Okay? They could be doing root chakra magic on you. Also, So Izzy, if your brother, or if you don't have a brother, it could be your sister. Okay, somebody's with an ex. Okay, someone who's with you is now with an ex, or someone who's related to you, is now with an ex. So so with this root protection, the reason why I'm laughing is because when you hit in the booty, okay, that's the root. Okay? When you hit in the booty, that's the root. Okay? So, they are doing root chakra magic on you, Izzy. That's what this says. Your brother is sexing your ex-fiance or your ex-husband, your ex-wife, whatever. They could be homosexual. It doesn't matter. I don't know if you are a man or a woman, Izzy. Okay? But that's what it says. Okay? And those of you who've already had this energy pool today, you can tell Izzy the confirmations that you already have received. It's not a lie, even if you don't know it, even if it seems unbelievable. This doesn't have to be your physical earthly brother. This could be someone who's close to you, who you treated like a brother. Okay? Okay? All right. However it goes, again, there's something about you needing to do root chakra protection, Izzy. Okay? There's something about you needing to do root chakra protection. So somebody's doing some type of sexual sex spells on you or something with an ex. Or it could be the ex. Somebody's doing something to your root chakra, Izzy. You can take it or you can leave it. I'm not going to sit here and argue with it because I know who I am. Okay? I know who I am. And I know who Eravat is. And they will not lie. And neither does energy. Okay? It is what it is. Next. Okay? Next person. Anyone? Who else? Next. Get ready to close it out. Okay? Thank you so much again, everyone who's tuned in, who's liked, who's subscribed, if you subscribe through this video, or however that goes. Again, as a reminder, if you would like a free esoteric conversation with me, please send me an email to NEHRU Patah, NEHRU PTAH. Oh, Nessie, 1991. You sure can, Nessie. Okay. You can send that email to nehruptah@gmail to schedule that free esoteric conversation. Only the first one is free, just FYI, okay? Because I know my value and I know my worth, okay? I didn't always, but I do today, right? So for Nessie, okay? Nessie, okay? Divine Source, Eravat, the Great I Am, okay? Yahweh as well. We thank you so much for all that you do, all that you have revealed to us here, okay? I allow myself to be a vessel for you. What is it that Nessie, you would like to confirm with Nessie through the spiritual deity Hu, the Egyptian deity number 28, for exploration? What is it that you would like to show? Nessie, we have spiritual hallucinations, okay? Spiritual hallucinations. This could be energy that someone is sending to you, Nessie. I don't know if you meditate, okay? I don't know if you use crystals. I don't know if you take spiritual baths. I don't know if you use sage or Palo Santo to clear your energy on a daily basis, okay? But we have spiritual hallucinations, okay? On the other side, we have you're being poisoned by someone, okay? This says by your spouse, but you may not be married, okay? Someone has attempted in the past or present to poison you. If you moved in with someone and you recently got sick suddenly, that's a confirmation. Okay? Also, this could involve a hitman, okay? So this may not be your spouse. This may be a hired hitman, okay, Nessie? This may be a hired hitman, okay? So that's one side, okay? Divine Source again for Nessie. Again, I'm looking at the names, Nessie. Wait a minute, Nessie. Looking at the names Preston, Zane, and Katie Walter, okay? Preston, Zane, Katie, and Walter, Nessie, okay? All right. Next, go to the other side of the stack. Looking at, what are we looking at? Confirmation, further confirmation, Divine Source, and Hu for Nessie at this time. What answers are they looking for? Okay. Someone's getting the name Campbell. Okay. Nessie, the name Campbell. Someone's going to prison. And we have some type of cult or something out here that is involving Sodom and Gomorrah type of energy, okay? Sodom and Gomorrah type of energy, okay? So that's someone who is involved in bestiality, okay? Sex with animals. That's someone who's involved in same-sex relationships, okay? But someone's going to jail or prison. That's what dinners for life mean. And again, the name Campbell. If you see that you are getting blemishes on your face, okay, Nessie, or your body's changing in strange ways, you continue to work out, but yet you're gaining weight, or it's not, your body isn't changing and that sort of thing, those are beauty spells, Nessie. Those are beauty spells. I mention all of this because I don't know where you are in your spiritual journey, okay? Just starting out or mature. I don't know, okay? That's why I mention all of these things, okay? So that's what we have for you, Nessie. Okay? Beauty spells, Preston, Zane, Katie, and Walter. Someone is attempting or was attempting to poison you. That could be a past energy. Spiritual hallucinations. Okay? All right? Next. You say interesting, Rand Dog. Does that mean you want energy pulled on you, or are you just in here to be an antagonizer? Which one is it, Rand Dog? Okay? Which one is it? All right? Do you currently meditate, Nessie? Okay, are you involved in spirituality? That is a question. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else still in the room? Okay. Would like confirmation on something? Oh, okay. Anyone else in the room? Oh, so let's, Randall, you're up for it? Oh, okay. Very good, Nessie. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. You up for it, Rain Dog? Let me know. And I understand some of you don't want your information out there. Again, I understand that. That's why you don't ask questions out here, because you don't want you don't want your information out here. I get it. I understand. Okay. All right. So, all right. No one else. I think we'll go ahead and pull some angel numbers to go ahead and tie it up. And again, thank you so much, everyone, for Okay. All right. Excellent. Okay. So, divine source for Rain Dog. Rain Dog. Okay. Rain Dog. All right. Divine source and the spirit of exploration, which is the Egyptian deity Hu. We are asking that you reveal or give confirmation. Okay. To Rain Dog, whatever it is that they're needing confirmation on, or whatever you, divine source, ancestors of Rain Dog, would like to reveal to him or her, whatever that is. Okay. Divine source, confirmations for Rain Dog. Okay. Your fallen soulmate, twin partner, divine whatever, soulmate, okay, is dying of a karmic illness. Rain Dog. Okay. They could be young. You could be young, Rain Dog. I don't know how young you are. 50 is young today. 50 is like the new 30. Okay. 50 is young today. 60 is young today. The average female in America lives to be 87 years old. The average male lives to be 82. 50 is young. Okay. 30 is very young. Okay. Could be someone with the name Young. Okay. Like Jack Youngblood, old school athlete, Jack Youngblood. Okay. I say those names for a reason. Okay. Next, other side, divine source. Thank you so much for those confirmations. Okay. Or those answers. Okay. Other side. Okay. Same thing. Ancestors of Rain Dog and Erevat and the spirit of Hu with exploration reveal to us or confirm with Rain Dog. You don't have to reveal to us. It's for Rain Dog. What is it that they need confirming on? Okay. Something about the military. Rain Dog, did you serve in the military? Did you serve in the military, Rain Dog? Okay. So if you have an illness, okay, you say you're dying of an illness, okay? So that is the wrong type of mindset if you want yourself to be healed. I will go ahead and correct you on that immediately, okay? Okay? I served in the United States Army, 1995 to 2003, okay? Don't hate the men and women who protect you. I don't know what country you're in, but don't hate the men and women who fight and protect you. These are volunteers in most cases, okay? Don't hate the men and women who lay their life on the line and write a blank ass check to protect your freedoms. Do not hate on them, okay? That's the wrong fucking attitude. I can guarantee you that. As much karmic shit that I know America is doing, government and otherwise, okay? I would never speak against the military personnel, military men and women, never. Those motherfuckers lay their neck on the line for me every fucking day. I would never speak against them unless they're karmic, but generally against the military, I would never do that. Okay? Never speak against the ones who are protecting you. Never speak against the ones who are protecting you. Okay? You said you would never, okay? That was a very strong, I would never serve in the military. That's a very strong statement. Okay? That's like fuck the military. That's in that same type of energy. Okay? Military and sexual offer. Again, if you are in need of healing, saying I am dying of an illness or a chronic illness, you don't heal yourself that way. I was on dialysis because of witchcraft for 4.5 years. Okay, rain dog. Okay, throughout that 4.5 year journey, I never once believed that kidney failure was going to take me out because I knew who I was, even back then, 2013 to 2017. And I received that kidney transplant on 7/7/17. Okay, so your mindset and your energy, your outlook towards it is what changes the game. So if you want to continue to be prosperous and fulfill your Akashic records here this time around, you need to change your energy. Okay? All right? All right? So, thank you so much, as always, for tuning in to Collective. Okay? I understand. No worries. Okay? Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Again, we're going to go ahead and close it out with some angel numbers. Okay? This is a much longer reading, okay, than I typically do. I appreciate you, Rain Dog. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Okay? And wish you well on your journey. Okay? Wish you well on your healing journey. Okay? Wish you well. Okay? You can feel free to send me an email if you would like to. Again, I am a healer. I've healed myself of many things. Seizures at the age of 8, the umbilical cord around the neck and left arm at birth, okay, on the 333rd day of the year, okay, avoided arthroscopic knee surgery while in the military, okay, kidney transplant on 7/7/17 after 4.5 years of dialysis. I got shingles 2 months after I moved in with the Scorpio. I didn't even go to the hospital, okay, I just allowed my body to heal itself, okay. I didn't even go to the doctor. I take no anti-rejection meds for the kidney transplant today. I take nothing. I am 100% healed. I take nothing, and I have 3 kidneys. I take nothing because they did not take the native kidneys out, okay? So, healing is possible. Healing is possible, even if it's miraculous. Healing is possible, okay? But it's a matter of you and what you decide, what you want, okay? You may not want to continue here, and that's okay too. Okay? Angel numbers. 1717 for a drama alert. A drama alert. Okay? Thank you, Nessie. Thank you, Nessie. All right? 555 for clarity. Okay? So, 1717 for a drama alert and clarity. I'll read both of these cards. Again, investigators, confirmation, investigators, 171st day of the year. What is it? 17th day of the year. Okay, I know someone whose name is Ryan. They were born on January 17th. They are $13 now, I think. Ryan might be 13 now, I think. Okay. 5555 for clarity. Okay, again, investigators, May 5th. Okay, someone could be born again in 1955. Okay, someone could be 55 years old. Someone could be 17 years old. Okay, we have drama alert. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. Okay, you need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. Again, we had the 9 of Wands energy out here. We had the 9 of Wands Tarot come out here. Okay, so that is a solo journey, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, standing alone. I walk this lonely. I don't know all the words. Okay, I walk alone. I walk. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. I walk alone, okay? You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. So if you are in the 9 of Wands energy, Healing gift? What do you mean heal? What gift? What gift? Healing? Yes, I was born a healer. If you're talking about like gift of like psychic powers and that sort of thing, I would say to a degree, yes. Okay, I've always been a good interpreter of dreams. You know, friends would come to me about their dreams and all that sort of thing. Even in high school, I remember friends would come to me, talk to me about their dreams and all that sort of thing at the lunch table. So, to a degree, it's obviously much, much higher and much more illuminated today than it was before going through the dark night of the soul and ego deaths and all that sort of thing. Okay, but yes, okay, yeah, for the most part. Again, it's like a flower blooming. You plant the seed in the ground and it takes a minute, okay? But eventually you start seeing the flower above the ground, okay? That's been my journey like it is yours, okay? But yeah, good question, okay? Clarity, okay? You aren't a victim of circumstances, rather you are a beneficiary of them. We get this clarity card out here a lot, okay? If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. That is a paradigm shift, okay? Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Okay? So, Rain Dog asked the question, have I always had these gifts? Okay, you too, collective. Whatever gifts you have, spiritual gifts, and the difference between gifts and talents, let me touch on this. Divine is having me share a whole lot of information this morning. So what's the difference between a gift and a talent? A talent is something that you can acquire while you're here. So you can learn how to play the piano. Okay? Someone who is gifted to play the piano is someone like Ray Charles, who is blind and can't read music. Right? So there's a difference there. Okay? And again, no one is greater than the other. You can use your talents for the kingdom as well. Okay? You can use your talents for the kingdom as well. Okay? At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. We are in the year of 2010, or we are in the year of 10. It's not 2010. There could be something about 2010. That's 16 years ago. Where were you 16 years ago, collective? Investigators, judge, attorney. Where were you 16 years ago? What were you doing? What were you involved in? Still in school? Still a teenager? What were you doing 16 years ago? Okay? All right. So thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Again, my name is NEHRU. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel, a light worker and Gaia beacon, Master Builder 22. I am a master teacher. As I said with, thank you so much, Rain Dog. It's so good to have you in the room. Thank you so much. It's good to have you in the room. All right, and thank you for subscribing. Okay, again, you have to be brave to subscribe to this platform, to this channel, because what I speak here, it's just what it is. It is what it is. Okay, the world has been waiting for someone bold like you and I. Okay, the world has been waiting for someone bold enough like you and I to speak the truth. Someone who is unafraid. It's been a while. The world has been waiting. Okay? So thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. My name is NEHRU. Be encouraged.